Okay. This is the second try. Everybody be patient. I'm not patient. This is nerve-wracking. Okay. I was trying to go live with an iPad and it's old. Not even old. It's like 2 years old and it didn't work. And I have hot glue everywhere. Because I just finished a flower. All right. Hello, Crafty Familia. I'm going by the list. Salvador Diaz. Now. Okay. Hi, Salvador. It's just I'm reading whatever it comes up in the chat. I have a list. Okay. Number 1. Happy 5,000 members, familia. I'm so happy. I cannot believe you. Like I said in the last video, you make this group. So thank you so much for your support. It really encouraged me to do this more often, which I had never had. Like last year, just upload like 12 videos. Anyway, number 2, speak softly. Oh, I'm going to try not to yell because it seems like I'm always yelling. Pero es así como yo hablo. Mari, I love you. ¿Qué oso? Okay, no. I hope everybody's having a blessed night. Today you had a blessed day. You had a very nice Tuesday. We almost there. Hump day is coming. So I'm going to close this because this was giving me a hard time. It didn't work the way I wanted it to. So number 3, show me the flower. Okay, I'm going by the list I said because I don't like an hour long live videos. I don't know about you, but I don't. So this is the pretty flower I just finished. It's for someone that asked me. It's a sweet 16, I believe. So yeah, you can see there's some mistake right there, but it's so cute. And I'm going to show you how to make this. And guess what? I'm sharing it with you. So down in the comments, qué hermosa flores, thank you. Down in the comments, I upload the project where you can go and save it as yours on Cricut Design Space. Remember, it's only you have that machine that you can actually make this one. And if not, don't worry. I mean, you can just hang out with us and see what's up. I'm gonna use an octagon base because I use 8 petals per layer. So yeah, that's all. Now, let's see what else is on the list. How to go over the materials. Okay, let's go over the materials. As you know, I like. Thank you, Margarita Espinosa. Thank you. It's the first try. I don't know if this happens to you, but every time I do a flower, I make a flower. The more I keep on making them, the prettier they get. You know, it's practice, I guess, but it looks so cute once you get a hang of it. This is the paper I'm using. It's cardstock or opalina cartulina que yo uso. You can find it at Michael's or Joann's. It's 8.5 inches by 11 inches. So you're going to need about, I wrote it down for you. In total of what I use, you want to make exactly the same flower like this, you're going to need about 18 sheets of paper of cardstock. I count them. Yep. There's about 30. No, not about. There's 38 petals in total. And I just use one size, which is the one I'm sharing with you in the project, which is in the link below on the description box. I hope you can see it right now. I'm just able to see myself right now. So narcissistic. And also the comments that you're leaving. So in the project, you're going to find this petal right here. It's made with a heart and a circle. So if you master welding and slice, like I always say, you're capable of doing this and even more creative petals. And within Cricut, you don't need SVG, you don't need any other app to make a file and then upload it. No, you can do it straight out on Design Space. So this is the petal I work on that flower. And I use the base, like I said, of an octagon. The rose center or Rosebud, I also made it myself on Cricut within Cricut Design Space. And this is the shape of it. And there's 3 different sizes. You're going to need 4. All 3 sizes are different. The only one I'm repeating is the smallest one. The smallest one, you're going to cut it twice. You see, I have the twins here. These are the twins. And what I'm going to go over with you right now is just to put it together. Let me know if I'm yelling. Because the last time I rewatched the live video, which is, I said I wasn't going to rewatch it because I don't like my voice. I did just to see what you have to deal with throughout the video. And I didn't like it. So please let me know if I'm yelling. I'm in my crafty closet right now, so the voice is pretty much contained. Like there's no echo, thank God. So yes, these are the twins, which means these are the smallest centers that you're gonna cut twice within the project. And then it comes the medium size. Well, the other way. Wait, let me see. Yeah, the medium size and then the bigger size. So there's 3 sizes. The smallest one, you cut it twice. All right. And this one, you're going to cut it 38 times. How is that possible? Well, I already have 6 of them on the project, and they are, what's the word? They're put together. Like if you send it to cut, it's going to ask you to put 2 sheets of papers for these, and there's 3 per sheet of paper. So you only need actually 18 sheets to cut out 38. It's going to cut 39, but there's going to be 1 left out like this. Okay, so that being said, let's get started. What I do once I cut everything, I like to work like a little workshop. Like I have like a manufacturing kind of thing. I like to have everything together just to start folding and then gluing. So that's what I did. I cut out all the petals and all the centers and the base I'm going to use. Remember, I had some more bases in there. I think I had a pentagon and an hexagon, because if you don't like to make it 8 petals per layer, you can always just make 5, which is the pentagon, or 6, which is the hexagon. Remember, you don't have the machine. It's okay. You can take these tips, because guess what? You can just print it out from your computer and do it yourself. Y si tú no tienes una máquina Cricut, no importa, porque en realidad puedes tomar cualquier tip de aquí, de este video, y hacerlo por ti misma, solamente imprimiendo una imagen de PowerPoint, o, well, not PowerPoint. Nobody uses PowerPoint anymore. From Word or Pages, and then you can do it yourself. This is just to know. Esto es solamente para saber cuántos pétalos necesitas. Oh my god. I'm reading the comments. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be blushing. So weird. Hi, Eric. Okay, so yeah, let's start. Like I said, we are gonna go over how I deal with this. Let's start with the petal. The first thing I do, and you want to use, you can use a quilling tool, or you can also use like anything round and smooth. I'm going over the one with 8 petals per layer, which is the octagon, because that's the one I made, the one in the thumbnail picture. That's all what it is to it. You see? And even you want a little bit more dimension, you can always fold it in half, and it looks like different, or you can just bend it a little bit. And I use my scissors. I know I told you I'm lazy and I cut everything with the machine. I actually do. It's just that how do you call it? I didn't add it on this project. I forgot, because this is an old project. Believe it or not, I made it so long ago. It's not recent. Some of my friends know, because I have Cricut friends, and that we also share the projects to each other. So the line is going to be that deep if you want to. In reality, it's as deep as you want. I did it like this just for that flower. And once you cut in the middle, then you're just going to glue it like that. And that's all what it is to the petals. Let's glue this one so you can see the final result. Probably I'm just going to go over up to the first layer, because like I say, I don't like long videos. And last time I said that, we stayed there for almost an hour. And I don't know how you can deal with this, like listening to me, but thank you. I appreciate it. You have no idea. It's, I don't know, exciting. Okay, so that's how the petal is going to look. How long is the cut? The one in the middle, you know what? Thank you for asking. Let me measure it for you right now, because reality is I go by the eye. I know I shouldn't, but I do. Let me tell you how deep I went. The one in the middle, right, Margarita? I believe that's what you're asking. I hope so. It's about 2.5 inches. That's how deep I went. And remember, in this flower, I'm using just this size. So that's all what I use. I didn't switch sizes. But you can switch the sizes on the project once you save it. You can ungroup or detach. Attach, that's the word. Okay. Okay, so you can detach the petals. Once you see the project, you're going to know what I mean. And then you go deep about 2.5 inches by scissors, or you can add a scoring or cutting line. So the Cricut will cut it for you. And that's all what we used in this flower, just this size. And you can see it didn't work well here, but it's okay. I'll fix it up later on. How? I don't know. I'm probably going to redo that. Let's go back. So let's put the petal on the side right now, because what I really, really want to go over is how I make the rosebud, the center. Because a lot of people would think you start with the smaller ones, And actually, I don't start with the smallest one. I'm going to show you what I mean. But let me fix the computer so you can see what I'm doing with my hands. I just have to move a couple of things around. Let me put this in here. Umbrella is on the way. But anyway, while I talk so much, I want to read some of your stuff. How was your day today? How are you? What are you working? What are you up to? And so on and so on. Let's just talk, because people might think, why is she talking by herself? People, I mean my family outside. They might be like, what's wrong with her? Now they know. They know I talk to the computer sometimes. All right. Let's go down right there. Yes. So these are the rosebuds you're going to cut. Let's see who remembers which one you cut twice. Okay, this is not a test. Let me stop asking you questions. We cut twice the smallest one. Okay, 1, 2. This is the bigger one. This is the medium. The first one you're going to start with is not the small one. It's the medium one. Why? Because of this. Because the center, you want the little cone that you shape to go out like this. So the first thing you're going to do is to hold the first side, any side. You can start any side. And you're going to make the cone like this. You see it? Then you grab your hot glue gun. And we glue it. Uh-oh. It's okay. It burns, but it doesn't hurt anymore. My fingers on my fingertips are like numb to hot glue gun. You see? All right. So there's the first cone. Then you're going to go to the opposite side like this. Let me repeat it. Then you're going to go the opposite side just like this. Remember, you don't have a Cricut. I mean, this video is not a sponsor or anything, but I do have an Etsy shop that is about to close because I don't take care of it. Like, I don't sell stuff. Like, I don't make enough things to sell because that's not my way of income, which is, not weird. Like, this is my side hobby, I will say. So I do have this rosebud that I made with my computer and that you can download, like you can purchase and download. And I don't believe I put it. I think it's $2, if I'm not wrong. I think I put it for $2. Okay, so in case you don't have the Cricut, let me know in the comments when the video is over, and I'll send you the link if you are interested in that. But if not, you can also make yours. There's a lot of tutorials how to make yours. And this one, I just made it in the Cricut. Now you're going to flip it and start any side. It don't matter, but you have to go like across like this. Just add some glue. And you see the little cone? It's like popping out, like it's higher. That's what we want. If you would have started with a small one, the problem would have been that when you wrap the sides around, you won't be able to see it. That's the problem if you start with a small one. That's why you start with the medium one. Or sometimes even the bigger one. But right now, I start with the medium one. It's the very first one, the center or the inside. Let's call it the inside. Okay. So now you go across and you wrap out that blankie around. You see how it's taking shape? Okay. Almost done with this step. Dun, 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 dun. I leave the bigger one at the end sometimes because it gets wider on the bottom. So the bigger center is usually longer, like the triangles are longer, so it will reach more within, the space that is taking the center. So that's why medium first, then you grab a small one and you glue your center in the middle. It don't really matter you glue it like this or like that. Well, you glue it like that, these are gonna get shorter. So it's up to you, really. There. And you're gonna repeat the same thing. If you there's a way to start this. If you started the first center this way, if you ended this way, then you want to start this way. You always start opposite, so you don't glue twice like this. Let me show you. Like that. Why? I don't know. It gives it more dimension inside. Like at the end, you can see each layer and it looks nice to see like the different pattern within the center. So since this one was ended like this, we're going to start this one like this. like this way. So I don't know if I'm making sense. If you have a question, I'll try to answer to you, okay? Just don't be shy. I don't bite. I'm behind a computer. I don't like the link to the Rosebud. How do I get it? Okay. Thank you so much for watching and commenting. Do you want the one for Cricut or the one that you can purchase and download? If you want the one for purchase and download, I haven't shared that link yet. I have it in a video that says Rosebud, and it says it in there, but I'll be sharing at the end of the video because I forgot to add that. But if you have a Cricut, you can do it for free because I share this project for free. All right. You see what I mean? Now this one was smaller than this one, right? So you see how it's starting to go down and it's still popping out. That's what we want. If you would have put the small size inside first, you wouldn't be able to see it because this will be all the way in and you want it to pop out. And then, you know, it kind of gives a feeling that it's opening up. All right, let's go to the side. And this other thing that I say was going to happen is happening. You see it's widening out. So that's why you want the bigger one to be the last one. So it will take over all that. And it will be able to reach all around. Thank you so much for your comments and being here with me today. Well, tonight, because it's already 8 o'clock at night. Yes. Let's see. We had a very busy Tuesday. Today I review some of the songs we have to practice for graduation. Yeah, preschool is graduate, believe it or not. We have to say goodbye to them and they are ready for kindergarten. So that's how my day went today. Okay, once you have the second one, let's do the third one. You want to do the second small one. You remember the smaller one, you cut it twice. If you want your flower to look exactly like the one I put on the thumbnail. If not, remember, you can do your own version. You can add or shrink or make bigger petals with the one that I share with you. You don't have to do it exactly the same, but I'm just demonstrating how is it that I work with the other rose that I have on the picture. Okay, you add some hot glue in there and you glue it down. Again, if you end like this, then you're going to start opposite this way. So since I put it that way, I'm going to start gluing here. Look how pretty it's looking. Don't you love it? It looks like we put a bunch of paper, but it's very like, really it's just the third layer. So it's not even that much paper. By the way, each center takes up to 1 sheet. That's why I say you're going to take up to 18 sheets to finish this project, which is the octagon base paper flower, the one that I show you. And I'm very repetitive. I just want to make sure you understand what I'm saying. Okay, there we go. Now let's go this way. And we're going to be adding the last layer, which is the biggest center. And you'll see what we're going to do with it in just a second. Let me glue this. There we go. You can probably have a pic on my little craft closet. There's like mess everywhere. Because I'm also getting ready for Teacher Appreciation Week. You have a preschool teacher or a kindergarten or elementary, middle school, especially middle school and high school. Make sure you show some appreciation. A friend helped me to make those goodie bags for my coworkers, and I cannot wait to give it to them. You know, it's nothing big. I just fill them up with things they can use on their centers. That's how it's looking. All right, the bigger one. Before you glue it, well, you can do it before or after. I like to do it before. Grab your marker, pencil, or quilling tool. And you're going to choose one side. You're going to do the same, well, I don't want to say same side, but you know, the same opposite to it. Same opposite. What am I saying? I don't know. Let me show you. I'm not making sense right now. You have to roll it out like this because these are going to be the last 2 layers you're going to glue to the rosebud. You see? Then you flip it over. You want to do the one that goes opposite to it. You roll it back. You roll it back. There. You see? The opposite ones are the ones that you roll back. And you want to add dimension, use your finger to fold it in like this. Or you can just, once you glue it, you can fold it a little bit as you glue it. Let's go ahead and put a rosebud in the middle. It's looking so cute. Let me tell you, pink is not even my favorite color, but it looks really nice. There we go. Okay. Now, you're not going to start with the ones that you already bend or fold. You're going to start with the flat ones. So let's, oh, and you see, be careful. Well, I don't think, it might have nothing to do with it, but just make sure. Look at this mistake I just did. I ended up like this, and I should have started with this side, right? But because I glue it the other way, I have to start with this side. You see what I mean? That's what you don't want. You don't want two the same like this, because why? I don't know. I guess it's a preference, but I don't like how it looks like because you cannot see the other layer really well. We can fix this. How? We're just gonna have to glue this first and bend it. So forget what I said about bending. Don't really forget. It's just, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to fold this size too because I did it wrong. The point of the whole thing is that these two look like this and the last two look bent out. I'll show you. Okay, I unbent the ones that I did because I glue it wrong. I glue my rosebud wrong. There. You want to do this like that. You see what I mean? Now you can see the layer. Okay. And now the other one. And the ones that were supposed to be bent, like I say, are going to be the last two ones. Uh-oh. I'm not a lefty. It's hard for me to do it with the left. So let me go with my right. There. Okay. As long as you have two left, make sure those two are the ones with the corners bent back out. So it will give like the feeling that it's opening up. You see? Now, what I was supposed to be done before, because I like to do it before, but I wasn't paying attention because my brain is extra multitasking right now. I'm doing it at this moment. I'm folding the petals out. There, you see? And these are going to be glued in there. So you want to add some glue right here where the little bump is. There. Look what I'm doing. I think this pink is so delicate. There. I'm going to have to hold it because it's not staying. It's being a little stubborn. The bend down is just to give it a little dimension. So, you see? And you can even fold them more once this is sturdy and glued. Okay. I hope it doesn't come off. If it comes off, oh well, we're live. Mistake happens, you know. Just like the one I made. Okay. There we go. You see what I mean? Why is that doing this? Because I'm recording live. Okay. Let me just put some more glue. But you see the two last one, make sure you leave them free and you bend them back. And this is the effect you get. And you don't have to do it so loose. I like it loosen up like that because I like to see each layer. But you can do it a little tighter. And it will also look nice. Let me add some more glue in there. All right. So that's the rosebud that you get for free in the Cricut project I'm sharing with you in the description box. Now, let me go over how I glue them. The first layer on my base. Since I'm going to be doing the same flower, I'm just going to start with the first layer. And I'll be finishing the video in there. So I'm going to put it here. And let me show you the base right here. But before, I had to make all the petals look like that. We already went over that. So all you got to do is it's up to you how far in you want to go. And the one I show you in the picture, I went this far. You see? Like right a little bit above the bottom. I will say the steam. Well, it's not really a steam, but you know, the little square shape. I glue them all like this. And this flower is gonna be, let me see how big is it. I haven't even measured it. Can you believe it? Sometimes I make my flowers and I know they're gonna be big, but I don't measure them. This one, look at my ruler. This one is exactly 14 inches. Huh, I thought it was gonna be bigger. This one is 14 inches. Right here. With that 8 inches base. The octagon I cut out with the Cricut was 8 inches. So that's gonna give you a total of 14 inches white flower or diameter. Okay, so let me glue. Let's start cutting the petals because I haven't cut them. I'm just gonna cut 7 of them to finish the first layer, like I said. And I don't know if you're new to the channel. If you are, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time and your patience. Don't forget to, give a little thumbs up. It really helps. And also, you want to participate in a special giveaway I'm doing now with more reason. I mean, we already reached 5,000 people. I cannot believe you, Crafty Familia. I'm so proud of you. It's a $50 gift card. So the giveaway is open for US and international. I believe it's going to be a gift card, a Visa gift card, but an online gift card. Nothing physical. It's just, on the web. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's cut this down. So the video is the one where I do the craft room tour, which is my temporary craft room right now, which is the one I'm sitting on. That I told you it was a closet, and at the end I give it away so you won't have to be watching the whole video. You can go watch the video you want to how I got myself into this place. But at the end I told you like the requirements of what to do to be considered into the giveaway. I'll be using random.art to select randomly, and you do have to comment, so make sure you read what you have to comment at the end of that video. It's called the craft room tour, I believe, something like that, or closet craft room. It's in one of my videos. So you subscribe, you probably watch it. Make sure you comment in there so I can count you in on the giveaway. The giveaway is on April 26th. That's the day I'm going to be doing a live. I'm going to be choosing randomly live. I hope live. If not, I'm just going to record myself and do it. But I'll let you know, and then it will take up to 1 day so I can reach out to the winner and they can tell me, their info so I can send the gift card online. Okay. So once I done this, let me just cut in the middle. I didn't cut in this one because I started going crazy and doing all of them. I'm going to glue some flowers. The deeper you close, like the tighter you close it, the more dimension you're going to get on your petal. But right now I just want this because they're all the same size. And I want it to look kind of close to the one I already made. The greenish blue or teal flower that I show you. Okay, we have 3. Let's do one more. Mm-hmm. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we need some music. Let's see. 7. Ooh, I'm running out of acoustics. Let me get some. Oh, one of the advantage of being in a small space for crafting is that you have everything close to you, so you don't really have to walk or get up. So that's to my advantage right now, and I think I'll miss that if I ever move my room to be a whole room again. There you go. Okay. So I'm going to start gluing on the base. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to go up to a little bit above this intersection of the paper right here. And I just do 1 per side like this. 1. 2. You kind of want to make sure it's within the middle of the line, like right here, every single side. so it will look nice and even. 3. By the way, the other day a friend asked me, because I was making a live video. What was it? I think it was on Sunday evening after church, and I was with my husband in a little farm, a little ranch. I call it the little ranch. It's really very small. Like, don't think I have a lot of animals, but I was raised in a farm in another country, and I love farm animals. So we got some. We have a horse. We have some hens and some baby chicks that are not babies anymore. And I was trying to make a live video to show you because they lay eggs and they're so good, by the way. I ate huevos de rancho. And I was trying to record myself at the same time and taking care of the hens. That didn't work out really well. So I ended up, just stopping the whole video because it was nonsense. Those hens were running around. Emmanuel, which is my husband's name, he opened the gate of the place where the chickens are, and they just ran out. And I was like, what are you doing? Oh, I want them to go and eat out. Okay. So because all the land that we own is fenced, so they were, free, wild, and they just left me. And I was picking out some of the eggs, and it was so hard and difficult to grab the phone and record. I was like, I can do this. I don't know how people blog. And, it was called the not tutorial something. I put it like that. And I'm probably going to do it again, but not like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where this takes us. All right. So this is how the first layer is going to look. Let me bring it back so you can see the whole thing. Right there. Okay. Right there. You see how evenly they're spread out? And remember, you don't have to do the octagon. I'm just showing you what I did with the other flower. You can do the pentagon, hexagon, or even like a circle. I used to do it with a circle until I found out this is the easier way. I think it was Creations by Myra, the one that teach me that. And I say that teach me because I consume YouTube like you, and I watch her video, and she was doing it with a geometric shape, and I was like, oh, it's like something turned on in my brain. I was like, why? I was thinking taking it with a circle was so hard. But, we learn in this life every day something new. Okay, why am I doing this way? I said I was going to stop once I had the first layer, but I want to show you how so that I did the second layer, which is I'm just going to show you one. I just put it in between. I don't go again on the same one. I guess you can do it that way. It will look totally different, and it's another creative way to do it. But I usually do this. I put it in between petals. So all second layers, 8 petals as well, and they go in between the spaces. So you don't have to worry because it looks too many spaces in between, because once you do the second layer, it's gonna cover that in between there. So I'm gonna have to do a couple more so you can see how it looks as it started finishing up. Let me do one more. That way I can put another one in between these two, so you will see what I mean. Okay. There. There. Okay, so I will do the same thing in the third layer and so on. Every time you start a new layer, I recommend to go in between the petals of the layer before that one. Like, for example, I'm going to do the third layer just to show you. Like one of the third layer, not all of them. And all you have to do is to go in between. And that fills up the space. And it actually makes it look very even as well. There's the third one. And there we go. You see? That's what I mean. Look how nice it looks. And it looks so even as well. So that's how the whole flower is going to look once it's done. Once you're done and you have the last layer, which is in this case right here, I did the last layer with 4. Just make sure you do intercalate, because if you don't, well, like I say, it's a matter of choice. If you like the petals to look like that, go for it. It's however you want. In my case, I didn't want them to look like this. I wanted to look intercalate. So I made that mistake, but it's not really that visible. So The last layer I did was 3 petals, and the one before that was 4, and the one before that was 6, and then the rest of them are the 3 with 8 layers. So that's a rosebud I did for this flower. Just kind of the same like this one, but this one is bigger because I loosen it up a little bit more because I want it to cover more. You see, if you make it tight, then you have to keep adding more layers to make it look, more consistent. But if you make it wider like this, then you just have to add it, and it will take up more space. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. I really enjoy your company and your comments. Remember, you to have a Cricut, just make sure you click on the link below where the project is available free to you because it's made with free shapes, which I love to do. And if you don't have it, I did create a rosebud like that one on my computer. I will share that as soon as I upload this video. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, hang on. One more comment. I can't believe even with my eyeglasses, like I squint a lot. Oh, that's a nice tip, Sonia Reese. Thank you. She says that to curl the petals, she used the petals. She used her flat hair iron. I never done that. I'm afraid that not afraid, but I feel like, doesn't it change the paper color? Because like when I'm gluing with hot glue, it changes a little bit the paper color. So I mean, I don't know. That's just me. Maybe it will work. Another one, another tip they told me to bend flower petals. It was from this lady from the Facebook group we have, and she said to go on the edge. Like, let's use this edge. Okay, can you see it? The edge of a desk or a counter that is very sharp, and then you just put the petal in there and pull it down. Like, I guess something like this, and then pull it down. I don't dare to do it because I'm very tough. Well, rough. I don't know. I feel like I'll rip it off, but it works. I have seen her doing it. Like, she goes like this and just pulls it down. Kind of like what you do with scissors and that plastic ribbon to make the curls. So it kind of works because it's paper, but just do it carefully. No, it definitely works. I believe it does. I'm just asking, Sonia, does it changes the color or it doesn't? Because like I was saying, this is hot glue. So when I glue, it changes the color a little bit, like a tiny bit. Maybe once it dries out, you cannot see it, but I see it. I don't know. That's just me. I'll try it, though. I'll definitely try that tip that Sonia Riz just shared with us. Trabaja, you no question el papel. Oh, no cambia el papel. Okay. So she says it worked and it doesn't change the color of the paper. So it would be a good thing to do, I'll give it a try, definitely. I have to make like 7 flowers for a Sweet 16 that they requested me with these pastel colors. I have them right there, all set. I have some pink and baby blue and lavender, but they're all very soft and pastel colors. And this is the baby I'm using. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me and for commenting and for, taking part of your day your night or evening just to share with me. And I hope this was helpful to you. Let me know in the comments what else you would like to know. And I'll see you next time. Have a blessed one. I haven't told you that one. Have a blessed one. Bye.